Hello guys and welcome to my first Minecraft tutorial. In this first tutorial I'm going to focus on one of the most favorite activity, and that is farming. I'm pretty sure some of you or most of you have tried it before. I'm going to show you how to apply a new form of farming with the use of the latest items such as hopper, comparator, and of course daylight sensor. So here we are. It's a regular farm, but maybe not so regular as you think. I'm going to show you with some basic commands. I'm going to set the time a little before noon. Oh, nothing happens. Weird. I'm going to set it to the afternoon. Oh, nothing happens. Oh, it's possible. This farm is useless. So, wait a moment, guys. A little bit before noon again. Nothing happens. But when I'm going to set it to afternoon again. Wow. Did you see that? Exactly. It's a farm that reacts to light but switches only once per 2 days. Why? It's simple. I'm lazy. And of course, sugarcanes are growing pretty slowly, so I had to prolong the time between the gathering. I'm going to show you how it works in a moment. As you can see, pistons, hopper, the water which brings us to sugarcanes. Oh. I'm sorry for the lag, it's on our server. Redstone is bringing the power to pistons, it's obvious. Oh, and this is starting to get interesting. What's this? Yeah, some pistons and some more stuff. Daylight sensor, comparator. Wow. So I'm going to show you how to make this pretty efficient farm. I'm just going to switch to my personal creative mode. Okay, so here we are. This is the sugarcane farm you all know. It's improved with the hopper, automatic gathering chest, and this is the way how most of us did it before. You come to your farm, you see that sugarcane is grown. Just going to add it, I'm not going to wait. And you pull the lever, and it's going to gather into the hopper and into the chest. So this is a little improved farm, but I wanted to make it more interesting. So how do I do that? I was thinking I'm going to use the new hopper, that's evident. It's pretty easy to set up. But I wanted to somehow use the daylight sensor. So as you can see, I don't see sun somewhere. Oh, there it is. So it's something before noon, and the daylight sensor is emitting a signal. In the latest snapshots, the redstone uses strength of signal. The redstone torch is emitting the signal strength of 15. It's the maximum strength. And the daylight sensor is going to emit the same strength, that means 15, only at noon. I'm going to show you time set before noon. Yeah. As you can see, it's emitting the same strength. It's the same, it's the strength of 15. So I tried to use that. How? This is the first setup we want to do. Daylight sensor is connected to the comparator and it's comparing the signal with the signal coming to the side of the comparator. So the redstone torch is using the signal strength of 15, and right now even the daylight sensor, thanks to the time, as you can see, it's almost noon and the daylight level is the highest. It's also the 15. It's the same levels, so it's emitting the signal to the piston and that turns it on. That's basically how we can find out the time of the day and use it. Oh, but here's the problem. It stays turned on permanently and I didn't like it because the way it is set up right now, it stays for almost 3 minutes to turn on again. Yeah, now you saw it, it turned off. But not because of the time, but because of the weather. So let me just fix it. Weather clear. And we're going to have clear weather in a moment. Yeah. So I shortened the time when it's turned on. How? With a pulser. This device, as you can see it, is basically doing that when the signal comes, it does nothing. But when the signal stops, it sends a pulse. I'm going to show it to you right now. Time set 9000. Yeah, did you see that? Only one pulse. So I shortened the time of 2 minutes and 50 seconds to just half a second. Yeah, that solves one problem. So if you want to make a farm which gathers the resources once a day, this is the device that should suffice your needs. Just copy it the way how I get it. 2 comparators, the upper has set 1 delay, redstone torch, redstone torch, and redstone to the output. So this was pretty easy, but how to make it to set on only on the second day of use? So this is how I solved it. Daylight sensor, redstone comparator, again the same thing as over there. This is the pulsar, and this is where the magic happens. What this device do is basically it reacts and sends the signal to output only once the signal from the input turns off the second time. I can show it to you. Time set 2050. Yeah, you see, nothing happens. Now 9000 turns on. Again, 50, nothing happens. And 9000 again. And it turns off. So as you can see, it detects the light level, which is seen right here. You can find out on Minecraft Wiki. You can use different time of the day, the signal strength. You would just basically prolong and the signal coming from the torch. You would put it further away and weaken the signal. So it detects the daytime about noon, sends the signal to the device, which powers on just the second time it is off, the input is off, and this is the pulsar. So I'm going to show you one more time. Nothing happens before noon. Yeah, nothing happens, but the device over there reacts, as you can see. Afternoon again, nothing happens. And afternoon, yeah, and it switches off. So I was working on it for almost the whole day, but I'm pretty satisfied with the result. Of course, you can compact it a little bit more, make this shorter, this shorter, this shorter, but I wanted to show you the individual parts of this. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it and set it up on your own world. Thanks.